Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this week's vlog. I haven't been around for a while. What with everything going on, I just haven't felt right doing one. There's so much going on in the world at the moment, as you all know. So yeah, just not feeling it for some reason. So today I thought I'd go out in the garden with the old macro lens. And you might remember a video I done a little while ago with my daughter actually, with the little figures. I think we used coconut at the time, so I'll put a link to that up in the corner there, and you can go check that out if you haven't already. So we're going to go out in the garden. I'm going to use some like proper little rocks and create some scenes with some of the little builder figures that I've got. And then we're going to come back up here and gonna have a go at doing some editing on them. So that's the plan. It's only gonna be a short one, I think, but yeah, should be a bit of fun and get the photography creativity flowing in, if you like. Welcome to the new office, by the way. I've been sort of building this up over the last few months, so things can be working a bit smoother now, hopefully. Bit quicker, much quicker than my laptop, and with the two screens I can do things a lot quicker. So yeah, so that's the plan. So let's go outside. Okay, so we've come out into the garden and I've got me little figures here that are a nightmare to stand up. So I've got some tweezers here to help me put them in place. Create a bit of a scene with some rocks that I've got in the garden. I've just got the macro lens on, and I'm just seeing what I can capture, really. And they're a nightmare to stand up, like I say. So I'm a bit limited. I've got big chunky fingers, but we'll have a play around, see what we can do. Okay, so I've managed to set up one of the characters who's got a bit of a pickaxe, and I managed to get him balanced on one of the rocks. So I'm going to try and get some nice close-up shots of him sat on the rocks with his pickaxe. The only thing with these guys is that when you zoom in on them, they've actually got no faces. So you've got to make believe they have got a face. I'm sort of focusing on where the face would be, if you like. But it is a very, very shallow depth of field. And he's got like a couple of little lines on the front of his head, which I'm focusing on. That's right at the front of his head there. Oh, they're a little bit bright. I'll speed that up a little bit. F28, 3/20 of a second, ISO 100. Little guy with a pickaxe. He's not actually very sharp. I'm going to have to increase the depth of field on this one, I think. I'm going to up that to F5. Focus on his face. That's a bit better. I'm just going to speed that up. It's a little bit bright. Yeah, that's much more like it. So that's F5, 1/60th of a second, ISO 100. I think what we do, keep this video quite short. Weather's on the turn, so I think we'll take these inside and get them in Lightroom and edit them up. Okay, so we've come in from out the garden now, and I've actually got the stuff loaded up onto the PC. I've had a few technical issues with this current setup. I've been trying different things and different ways of bringing things across across to you. So I'm trying a bit of screen recording, audio, extra camera, all the bits that go with it. So I'm just trying a few different things, and maybe you can let me know what you think in the comments. So what I've basically done is I've uploaded my photos. I've gone through them. I did film all this on the screen, but for whatever reason it didn't really come out very well, and I didn't have no sound. And anyway, so what I've done, I've already gone through the photos and I've picked out the ones that I want to keep. Some of which are okay, some of which aren't that good after a second look. But I've reset all the settings. They weren't that bad, to be fair. They're pretty close to what I really want to achieve, apart from where they're going to be. Apart from crop, that's what I was trying to think of. So apart from the crop, I just got to recrop them a little bit. So I got some of the figures. You see, this one's right dead in the centre. I don't like that at all. So we're going to recrop him. I tend to do a 5x7 crop, and I just want him just down on that right hand third. And by doing that, we've created a few leading lines as well. So we'll click done, and basically you can see this leading line here is sort of leading you up to the man. You've got this one almost coming out this corner here, and there's a bit of a line there as well that sort of leads you through the picture. And this guy is obviously on the top right hand third. So that's my thought process when I actually crop him. I'm going to really quickly fly through this. I don't want this video to go on for too long. What I also did was I removed the chromatic aberration and enabled profile corrections. I don't think there's that much in the way of chromatic aberration, but I've corrected it anyway. Any basic stuff, I've literally added a bit of texture and just a little bit more exposure, and that's about it, really. That is. I'll just have a quick look at the full picture of that, and I've captured what I wanted to capture. So if we just flick through them, this was like a close-up one of the guys, and again, it's just a case of doing the profiles and lens chromatic aberration. And just a few little tweaks. The exposure is pretty good on that. I'm just going to up this texture a little bit, and that's about it, really. I have already cropped some of them in. I really like this one. I really do like this one. It's probably one of my favourite ones. And I think I've already cropped this one. Yeah, this one's already cropped because he was bigger than this. I'm sure he was. Yeah, there you go. Look, you can see on the screen that I've actually already cropped it in. I saw I reset these. But anyway. So that's and he's already adjusted. So maybe I've done that one before I started recording the screen. And this one again is already cropped. So I've already flicked through quite a few of them. I'm gonna put a few up on the screen. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I don't know what else I've covered because I've done this once already. I don't actually know what I've covered and what I haven't, and I'm trying to keep that camera going. I'm trying to keep the microphone going, screen recording going, and I've also got my 5D. I've got my M50 recording me to the side as well, just to give me another element of the a video. So like I say, it's a bit of a I'm forgetting all my words there. What's going on with me? Just a bit of an experiment, really, just to see what this looks like, how it comes across to you. So if you could let me know, that would be great. So